stone, marking the place where the cursed are thrown. Black sigils writhe in the torchlight's glow, their meaning lost, but I still know. Every wall is carved with fear, every letter screams too clear. I trace them slow with bleeding hands, they drag me deep through cursed land. Black sigils call my name, bind my soul, ignite the flame. Through the dark I lose control, carved in blood they take my soul. The floor ignites, the air turns thin, the voices crawl beneath my skin. I wear their marks across my face, no light survives this haunted place. Read the words, they call you near. Break the chains, embrace the fear. Let the fire take its toll. Live forever through black sigils. Black sigils call my name, bind my soul, ignite the flame. Through the dark I lose control, carved in blood they take my soul. The symbols fade, but I remain, marked forever in their name. Auto files in black fog X.
I preach from where the light won't tread, where echoes bleed and skies are dead. The fog don't lift, it coils tight and wraps the truth in sacred fright. No pulpit here, no holy flame, just shadows chanting through my name. I raise no hand, I move no lips, the words just slide from mindless scripts. Each breath I take erodes the air, each word I speak corrupts your prayer. The congregation's made of none, just specters form from what you've done. The sermon speaks but has no source, it moves through fog on unseen course. You do not hear, receive the pain and feel belief like acid rain.
This is the sermon in black fog, where songs decay in spectral smog. No preacher pure, no faith intact, just static prayers and veils of black. Kneel to echoes, praise the mist, let your form cease to exist. In fog we drown, in faith we rot. The sermon speaks and God does
I
not.
speak in verses lost in mold, where script is wet and hope turns cold. You read my words through broken teeth, each sentence screams from underneath. The fog's not cloud, it's veiled intent, it bends your will with sacrament. You breathe it in and faith erupts, your mind dissolves, your soul erupts. You're not a guest, you are the right, a vessel torn by sacred blight. And as I chant this psalmless creed, you birth new fears you didn't breed.
Listen, don't understand, just inhale the void. Fog speaks in place of truth. No God, no God, just fog. This is the sermon in black fog, where songs decay in spectral smog. No preacher pure, no faith intact, just static graves and veils of black. Kneel to echoes, praise the mist, let your form cease to exist. In fog we drown, in faith we rot. The sermon speaks and God does not.
to pray. The skies are blue, now fog replies in shades untrue. No heaven here, no flames below, just breathless truths that twist and grow. I preach with lungs that never fill, with hearts removed, with time distilled. You heard me once, now hear me fade. The sermon's done, but faith decay. This isn't sin, this isn't grace, this is the end of sacred space. And if you leave with soul intact, then you were never truly cracked.
This is the sermon in black fog, not told in light, not heard by God. We worship void and shapeless breath, and walk through prayers that lead to death. No altar lit, no sacred bell. This is the mist between your shell. The sermon ends but never stops. The fog has you, it never drops.
I climbed the altar in machine skin. Thought I ran, but I can't win. Prayed in cold, broke divine gates. Now I'm hunted by the sins I faked. Out of my mind just to feel blessed. Now I'm cursed with a soul rest. I kissed the wires and drank the spark. Now I see angels drowning in dark. Blueprints for glory. Coded my sins in perfect loops. Fell through clouds in the metal groups. Cherubs bleeding, my drives decay. Even the saints got fire today. Sermons encrypted in my pain. I baptize blood in data stream rain. No priest, no cross, no final gate. Just a motherboard full of hate. I saw the void. Sequence lost. Sanctum protocol failed. Divine drive corrupted. Soul upload denied. Bless me, Father, through this wire. Static storm in a sacred spire. Code is holy, script is dead. The host machine now bleeds in red. Firewall prayers, breach detected. Sanctum X has been rejected. The holy cloud just terminal black. I walk through hell with servers cracked. This is the gospel in zeros and scars. Burnt out temples in digital wars. Miracles coded in malware breath. Worship through circuits infected with death. Sanctum X broken. Holy code now forsaken. Upload soul access denied. Divine machine has lied. elaborate priest chanting broken teeth. Heaven X, he won't execute. God's now silent, absolute mute. Angels encoded in static screams. Damned to loop, corrupted dreams. Their halos glitch, their wings combust. The sanctum scripts collapse to dust. I uploaded my sins to a shattered sky. But found no light, just endless bite. A holy loop with no escape. My prayers returned in code and tape. Sanctum exceed, broken. Holy code now forsaken. Upload soul access denied. Divine machine has lied. Error in salvation's core. Heaven locked behind firewalls and war. Sanctuary's just a ghost in chrome. Lost in a loop, I die alone. Shattered server in sacred shell. Confession runs in binary hell. No gods left in this frame. Just corrupted files and divine name. Divine.
The crown of ash sits on my head, forged from the words that fall and said. The night bends low, the stars turn red. The crown of black is all I dread. I hold the weight of a dead man's vow. It cuts my skin, but I wear it now. Every wound it makes feels true. I bleed in black, I bleed in you. Black and crown, take my side. Let me roll through endless night. Through the dark, I won't back down. I am cursed by a blackened crown. Breath that tastes like smoke. Every word becomes a choke. I keep the crown though it eats my soul. This night has made my body whole. Let it bite, let it stay. Turn my soul a darker gray. Hey, raise the throne, tear it down. Make me king with a blackened crown. Blackened crown, take my side. Let me roll through endless night. Through the dark, I won't back down. I am cursed by a blackened crown. The sky still through halls where silence screams. Coffins made of shattered dreams. The glass is clear but they can't see me. Drowned in thoughts I'll never free. Carved my truth in fogged up glass, but no one reads the ghost that passed beneath the surface. Tears won't dry, I'm breathing low, but beg to die. These voices echo, can't tell if mine. A whisper stitched in sorrow's spine. I knock on walls, they say don't break. Still feel the cracks each time I wake. Glass coffin
scream in silence. Blood turned cold, stories left in frames of mold. They sealed me in with phantom grace, a body still, but soul displaced. If walls could cry, they'd flood this place. I'm buried deep in my own face. I stare at death like an old friend's grin. He knows I hide the dark within. Told me peace ain't found in gold, only in truths you never told. So I confess the shadows thin, each regret like shattered skin, fathered by neglect and rust, mothered by a dream turned dust. They mourn the mask, not the mind beneath. Dress my corpse, but not my grief. No sermons for the kid who cracked, just pity in a suit of black. I'm the echo in your flawless room, the chill that follows every tomb. You can't revive what you ignored, a soul embalmed, unloved and stored. Did you hear me when I tried? Or was my silence justified? Now I'm trapped inside this glass, screaming slow as lifetimes pass. Glass coffins speak in silent rage, in chambers cold where time won't age. My name a glitch, a breathless break, a funeral song from my own wake. You watched me fall, you heard the crack, but never once did you look back. Now every word you failed to say plays in loops inside my grave. If you press your ear to the lid, you might hear all the things I did, the laughs I faked, the tears I hid, the child you left inside the grid. But don't you cry, it's far too late. Glass coffins only speak in hate. They echo pain that none will claim, and whisper back your silent name.
The mind burns last, not in fire, but in forgotten dreams. And from the ash, a false god screams. Burnt out brainwaves, memories pyre, synapse smoke rise in circuit choir. My faith was neural, my prayers were code, but the altar cracked when the silence glowed. Every bite bleeds, scorched in grief. My sanity's hanging like a wilted leaf. Try to resurrect you in machine thought, but your ghost corrupts all I've wrought. Echo loops where your name once lived, now it's ash the processor gives. I press delete with trembling hands, but even emptiness disobeys commands.
Neural ashes fall like rain, washing cold in haunted pain. I built a temple in my skull, the altar's cracked, the dream is numb. Fragments of you glitch and burn, lessons lost I never learned. As your echo slowly crashes, I breathe in dust, neural ashes.
You flicker in corrupted skies, a hymn encrypted in dying cries. The wires scream beneath my skin, each volt remembers where you've been. No sanctum left, no firewall prayer, just feedback loops and vacant stare. I coded hope in trembling lines, but faith dies fast when God declines. I mourn in beats, I scream in synth, each track a tomb, a soulless myth. I fed the fire with every tear, now the ash is all I hear.
This body is obsolete. This grief is machine language. All that I loved is now rewritten in neural ashes.